I will fill this house with my glory. Okay, you didn't understand it because if you did, you would have started going bananas. If you looked at the text, it says that the house that was better had less glory. Okay, can I help you? I tell people all the time, you have to be careful with what you're looking at. Just because the house has all of the good stuff on the outside doesn't mean that it's for you. Now the first house that Solomon built, it had it going on. The first house it was a mansion. It had all the right stuff. It had wall to wall carpet. It had porcelain tiled. It had automatic flush toilet. Somebody said, what is that? It just means when you walk away, it flushes all by itself. Yeah, it had all the latest furniture. It had a spiral staircase in the front. It had a rear staircase going to the kitchen. Then it had a staircase off of the garage going upstairs. It had a 6-car garage. Matter of fact, it was bigger than that because in that garage it had a Bentley. It had a Porsche. It had a Mercedes. It had all of that in the backyard. It had a built-in pool and a jacuzzi. Matter of fact, it had about 3 or 4 jacuzzis because they used to throw parties. And everybody came over, they got inside of the jacuzzi before they got in the pool. They had enough landscaping in there that was better than any landscaping that you ever saw. They had everything. Look at your neighbor, say they had everything. Can I ask you the question? Imagine the best place that you ever saw. It was better than that. But guess what? It looked good on the outside, but it didn't have anything else inwardly. Yeah, the Bible says that the old house, it had less as it relates to God's glory. And I think it had less because people were too concerned about having the best. They wanted the best food. They wanted the neighbors to know they had the best stuff. They wanted everybody to know they wore the best clothes and they drove the best cars. But I came by here to tell you that it's not in the stuff you have, but in the God that you serve. That's why I like it, because God turns around and he tells those folk who were working on the second temple, who had problems. They didn't have money. They didn't have everything they needed, but they quit because they were too busy looking at stuff outwardly. And God said, don't you look at that stuff. What you need to do is focus on me, because in this new house, he said, here it comes. He said, I'm gonna fill it with my glory. I came by here to tell somebody that God is filling some houses with his glory. He's filling your house with glory. And don't you worry about what you don't have. Yeah, look at your neighbor and say, don't worry about what you don't have. Don't worry about what your neighbor has or don't have. I just need you to be happy that you've got the glory of God. For the Bible says, I'm going to fill it with my glory. And let me help you. It says not only is he going to fill it, but then when it's filled, you're going to have some peace. Oh, yeah, you need some peace. You got some stuff going on in your life that makes you want to go crazy. You've got some people that are driving you crazy. You've got family that you want to slap upside the head. You've got people on your job you want to cut with a knife. But I came by here to tell you that God is coming into your house and he's going to fill it with his glories. What do you mean his glories? He gonna fill it with his presence. Yeah, your house. Can I go a little deeper than that? Not your physical house, not the house, not your address, but he gonna fill this house. He gonna fill your temple. You know why? Because no matter where you go, he gonna be with you. He gonna be with you at work. He gonna be with you on vacation. He gonna be with you on the street. He gonna be with you in front of your haters. And so when people come to attack you, I need you to understand that you've got the glory of God on the inside of you. And when you got the glory on the inside, he's gonna give you some peace, a peace that passeth all understanding. That just simply means that there gonna be some things that you're not gonna understand. There gonna be some places that you gonna go and you're not gonna understand, but you gonna have some peace. Look at your neighbor, say peace. I got peace. Look at somebody, say I got some peace. I've got the kind of peace that helps me through my troubles. A peace that helps me through my family crisis. A peace that'll help me through my struggles. A peace. Look at somebody, say a peace. I need some peace. Look at your neighbor, say some peace. I need peace. The peace of God will cover your life. The peace of God will work with you. The peace of God. Yeah. Look at somebody. Come on, let's go. Come on, I need you to come with me. I just got a few more seconds. I'm ready to sit down. I know you ready to go. I'm ready to sit. You ready to go. But before I sit and before we go, let's just get some worship in here. Let's remind God that that I'm glad that I got your glory. I'm glad that I got everything that I need. I'm glad. Look at somebody, say I'm glad. I'm glad that the Lord will make a way for you. I'm glad. Look at your neighbor, say neighbor, I'm glad. I'm glad I'm on my way out the door, but I want you to know on my way, that I've got the glory of God. I'm glad about it, that I've got his glory. His glory, it breaks yokes. His glory will bless my family. His glory, it'll bless me. His glory. Look at somebody, say his glory. His glory all around me. His glory all over me. His glory. Yes. 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 His glory. Yes. His glory. Yes. His glory. Say yes! Say yes! Say yes! Say yes! Say yes! Say yes! 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 Yes!